Welcome to Three the Hardaway, aka the three-man jailing weave, aka the best big three since LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. Real quick, shout out to Chris Bosh, man. I saw him hooping the other day. What he had, 8 points or something like that?
I can't remember what he had, but shout out to him and the Dragon.
Man, shout out to Goran Dragic, man, retiring. Had a game to celebrate his retirement. Chris Bosh is out there. I said, okay, Chris Bosh, get some buckets out there, man. But anyway, yeah, we back on YouTube live on a Monday evening. Took a week off because the Olympics were over with, so we figured ain't nothing to talk about. And now that we are here, August 26th, we are now getting into not our top 10 point guards, shooting guards, small forwards. We get into our top 50 NBA players right now for this upcoming season. So, of course, it's going to be a very spicy series these next couple of episodes. The guys have done their top 50. I've done my top 50. So we'll talk about 41 through 50 today. And of course, we'll get into 31 through 40 next episode. So if you are here, we got 291 subscribers. We are 9 away from that 300. We also had our biggest, not episode, but biggest video, 2,000 views. Shout out to that, man. Shout out to the viewership, man. We had a lot of viewership increasing these past few weeks. So, of course, like I said, subscribe to the channel, like the video, join the live stream, and join the discussion. And we would greatly appreciate it. If you don't know who I am the walking bucket, providing instant offense. It's your boy Savage. Up here, we got a coach on the sideline, take them school on and off the court. And when I say it's really shitty, it's really shitty. Shitty, what's good, brother?
Not much, man. Open gyms about to get started. I might be tampering. Yeah. It is. I got a new fella, a freshman, and guess what? He's black. Can't wait to see how he is.
For those who don't know, Shitty is in Texas, where there are some minorities, but not as many black minorities, if you know what I mean. Is he tall? 6'4", 6'5"?
Our height.
Our height. Oh, bet. I can get the NIL money so he don't go nowhere.
You know it. UIL, you didn't hear this from me. Go ahead and continue. I'm sorry.
We also get your favorite DJ sample man himself, Mr. Ted Shakir, with Three the Hardaway merch on. Two, what's good?
What's good, fellas? What's good? Buy merch, man.
Yes, sir.
Buy merch, man.
Buy some merch. We got merch for all our podcasts, man. LBR. We got Three the Hardaway. We got The Real Deal. We got Jeans Report. We got the Jump Pass. We got everybody on the website. So make sure if you want some merch, go to the LBR website, man. Like I said, Jimmy, we back, man. It's been a time off. We had things going on, getting some rest and some relaxation. But Took said he got some trivia for us, some tough trivia.
Absolutely.
So, Took, what you got today?
It ain't too tough, but for you guys know, 2K decided to steal our flow and release the ratings of the players for this upcoming season. So, you know, I saved that question for next time because I actually wanted to ask y'all this one on a harder note. I want you guys to name me the top 10 all-time players in ratings in 2K history. So, again, the top 10 ratings of all time in NBA 2K. You got three players that are 99. He's a 99.
Steph Curry.
Let me see. Steph Curry is not one of them.
Wow. Kevin Durant.
Unfortunately, Kevin Durant is not one of them.
So you said LeBron. It gotta be Jordan, right? I mean, does Jordan count?
Yeah. Jordan, of course. Yeah. Jordan was a 99.
Okay.
Jordan,
I see your question.
Magic Johnson?
Magic was a 98. Yep.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Kareem, yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, good one, Sheedy. He was the other 99.
Okay. So that's three. Okay, 98. Okay. Trying to think some
Tim
older
Duncan?
players.
Tim Duncan is number 6. Yep.
Okay. If Duncan there, it gotta be KG then. Gotta be KG.
KG is at the 10. Yep.
Okay. Shaq.
98.
Yeah,
Shaquille O'Neal is a 98, so technically 11, but he's not, I guess.
Not in the top 10. I guess.
Because there's a couple other players that are 98s as well, but just 10.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, dang, that's
Shaq.
Okay.
Who did Shaq play with? Come on now.
Kobe.
Dang,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought I said Kobe already.
98.
Okay, Kobe.
Right, so let me see.
I'm trying to think who's like a elite.
How many have we named already?
Yeah, you got 3 more.
3 more. Okay, who's all time? Larry Bird.
Larry Bird is a 98. Absolutely.
Okay, Bird.
2 more.
Dr. J.
Nah, not Dr. J.
Not Dr. J. Okay.
Yeah, the Dominique won't be on it either. Charles Barkley must be.
Man, Barkley would be a good one. I ain't gonna lie. Barkley would have been a good one.
One of them is the center.
One is a center. Okay. Oh, Russell, Bill Russell.
Nah, Bill Russell is a 98 though. I mean, so technically yes, but
okay. I'm like
technically
yes.
Center. Okay, we said Kareem. We said Bill Russell. We said Will.
Now Will, yeah.
Will is 98, but technically still not in the top 10. So,
okay, who else is center that's dominant? Dwight Howard or some shit?
Nah,
wow.
you missing him, man. You missing him.
Now,
not Yao.
No, not Yao. He same team.
Rockets. Okay, Rockets.
Oh,
Hakeem, yeah.
Hakeem 98, absolutely.
Okay.
And then the other 94, you wouldn't think he was a 94. He was a power forward. Very good shooter.
Dirk
Nowitzki was a 98 at one point.
What 20? What's that? 2011?
Yeah.
Let me see. Probably after the championship. Yeah.
I like you.
That's the only season.
Maybe 2006. Maybe 2006.
Yeah, maybe they MVP. Yeah. Oh, child.
Yeah. So we'll do the current players next week. So I'm happy I found this. Yeah, that was fun.
So we ain't doing your other one you had to.
No. We'll wait for that one too.
Okay, we'll wait for that.
So the basketball guys were speaking to me literally right before the pod. So shout out to them.
Shout out to them, man. 2K comes out in a week and a half, I guess. I think. I have no idea. I ain't even thought about it. So if y'all play that, enjoy it. I'll be on at some point. That's my response to it.
I'll be on by season 2.
Right. Let y'all figure that shit out because I ain't not. All right. Before we get into the top 50 NBA players.
I'm not muted. I'm so sorry. Somebody got COVID at the school. Somebody got COVID.
Oh my god!
In other news that don't relate to COVID, Cooper Flag signs a deal with New Balance. Apparently, New Balance is based out of Maine, where Cooper Flag's family is from. I had no idea that it was like founded in Maine or something, but he did sign with New Balance, and he joins a list of athletes that include Kawhi Leonard, Jamal Murray, Zach LaVine, DeJounte Murray, Tyrese Maxey, Darius Garland, Aaron Nesmith, Cameron Brink of the LA Sparks, and Darius Baisley. If y'all don't know that Cooper Flag was considered a Nike athlete on the basketball circuit for high school players. Of course, he ended up going to sign with Duke. I believe Duke is also a Nike school, and so for him to sign with New Balance is interesting in my opinion, because no one, well, I won't say no one would sign with New Balance, because people have signed with like Reebok, Adidas, Anthony Edwards. But for Cooper Flag to basically say, nah, I'm good on Nike, I think that's interesting. And I wanted to know y'all's thoughts about that too, especially you, because you tweeted about it earlier in the day. And that I was also of the same mindset, like, damn, that is kind of interesting. Like, why Flag signing with New Balance? Man, nobody gonna buy no New Balance shoes, but could be wrong. So, what are your thoughts on Cooper Flag signing with New Balance and not going to Nike?
I just think it was interesting because everything you just said, like, he's been Nike for all his career, and like for him to go to New Balance, something might have happened in the meetings. Maybe they didn't give him the money he wanted. Maybe somebody just messed up a PowerPoint like they did with Steph Curry. Nike is known for messing up situations for NBA players. Like Steph Curry should have been with Nike, but that's neither here nor there. But I think what we're also looking at is an emergence of other shoe companies, right? Because if you think of the younger star players, the only one Nike really have are Ja Morant, and that's a redemption story. Of course, all the kids wearing his shoes, but you just lost Kyrie Irving, so that's an L. I believe the only one, a couple other, maybe Devin Booker. Yeah, Devin Booker is Nike as well. But if we're gonna be real about this, is Devin Booker really that marketable to where kids want to buy his shoes? So Nike, of course, paying out a lot of money to where the Ant-Mans of the world is going to Adidas, and the Trae Youngs is going to the Adidas. Like, people, kids actually like these players. KD, of course, you get his sales, but he getting older. LeBron getting older. Like, the only thing you're doing with them pretty much are extending the colorways. So I think Nike is in a real particular spot there. But I think that because of what we just seen in Team USA, I think that we're going to see a fight against Nike. I think it's going to be kind of like some Avengers type shit with their like companies. And what I mean by that is that you have a lot of these podcasters going to expose Nike being on some shady shit. Let's just call it what it is. Even with the marketing of Nike shoes, they want it to be Nike Team USA. They don't want it to be, Under Armour with Steph Curry or like again Ant-Man with Adidas. They want it to be Nike. Well, okay, if y'all got the present, we're gonna take the future. And I think that's one of the things that probably was marketed towards Cooper is like you can be a future for the next 10 years, just how Steph Curry was to Under Armour, just how Ant-Man about to be for Adidas. Come on over to New Balance because we need you. Kawhi Leonard ain't doing too much with us anyway. So we talk about Team USA, who's going to be on Team USA next time. Cooper Flag definitely going to be out there because New Balance will need him to be on there. So I think we're going to see, again, just a emergence of – I think it's going to be a continuation. I don't think Nike's the quote-unquote big dog anymore, even though they may have the money behind them. They're not doing good to promote what they got going on outside of controversial-ish. Like if you think of Nike, you think of Ja Morant, you think of Jaylen Brown, you think of Kyrie Irving. So I don't think controversy is going to sell too much longer with Nike, and that's been a big part of what they got going on for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah, and the way you just explained that too, and I haven't gotten and dove too much into the story itself, but like legitimately speaking, the way you just described it was similar to how Jordan and put Nike on, right? Because before Nike was Converse, and I still don't understand how niggas was hooping in Chucks. I still don't get it.
Strong ankles.
No ankle braces, just concrete and feet. So like. I hear you, a changing of the guard, changing of the flag, so to speak, for that. And I really, why not? Like, we have so much technology now. Why can't there be these other shoes that are just as well to sell, that look good, right? But also can play well in. And so they may have found their person with that. I'm not saying the other players are not as marketable as Cooper Flag, but the players that you've named that dominate Nike, to your point, we're on the last years of them, to be honest. It's about to be done. And to be honest, if I'm looking at this, I think really Adidas is really next up in terms of like dominating the NBA with shoe deals and the players that they have. Because Adidas has always been right behind Nike, if you ask me. Go back to those old Tim Duncan, Tracy McGrady type commercials when it was Nike versus Adidas type deal. And I think it's really just time for Adidas to step up. And New Balance will be there eventually, but New Balance make some nice little crossover shoes. I'm not talking about crossover on the court, just regular. If you go on from one place to another crossover, that's what I mean.
But what if that's what New Balance sold them on? The opportunity for other things outside the court, which is something that Nike ain't really too doing. They too worried about athletes and running really, which is what they were based on.
Again, I go back to the same thing I talked about with Jordan and Nike, like. Converse offered a certain package. Other people offer certain packages, but Nike, he was able to control what he got. Almost like a masterpiece, so to speak. Right? Masterpiece didn't go to other record labels. He tried, didn't work out. He made his own, right? You make your own path, so to speak. So maybe that's what Cooper Flag and others are doing. I think Steph Curry did the same thing when it came to Under Armour.
Absolutely.
To be honest, nobody was really rocking Under Armour. Under Armour got real popular with him. And then others have enjoyed the fruits of Steph Curry's labor, including Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, who's on a whole nother platform with Under Armour. So to me, and Cam Newton, the one that's a little controversial right now.
Slightly.
Yeah, you're right. He's leaving it open. You're right. Open up. It's 4th and 1.
Cam is wild right now.
It's 4th and 1 and
he going for it right at the middle. Quarterback sneak.
Oh shit!
No protection.
That's messed up, bro.
Yo, boy. They got your man on sex offender charges. They got your man.
In other news, we got our top 50 coming up. We're going 50 to 41. Oh man.
But no, man, give back to Cooper Flag, man. So this kind of feels like the whole like we done with the 90s thing that happened on like social media where people were going back and looking at like 90s clips and saying like, is this what basketball was in the 1990s? It's trash, blah, blah. I feel like the further we get away from greatness, and this kind of applies to a lot of things, like to music, to art, to sports, the further we get away from greatness, I think the more possibility you have to either A, disrespect greatness on one end, or B, to be more open to something else. Like in this case, we had Adidas, Under Armour, and now New Balance. And so I was looking up as y'all were talking, what were like the shoe sale percentages, amongst all the shoe brands. And of course, number one was Nike. Number two was Jordan, a subsidiary of Nike. Number three was Adidas, so on and so forth. The last place one was none other than New Balance. And so they probably did sell flag on like, hey, you can be the guy that takes us to the next level. We wanted to be Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard don't play basketball that much anymore. And so you could be the guy who, somebody on Twitter said that Flag could be like Caitlin Clark. I ain't saying he Caitlin Clark because he don't have that pull at all. Like, he's a great player, but he ain't Caitlin Clark hype. But they probably sold him on like, you could be the great white hope. You can get these Republicans to buy some New Balance shoes, and we know they got some spending power. You know what I'm saying? And so he already at Duke, which is people don't like Duke, period. But if he goes to Duke, plays well, and goes to the league and plays well, he can sell some New Balance shoes to match with the scrubs at the hospital to these white women. He can definitely do that stuff. I'm sure he can. We see Steph Curry selling them shoes to the white women, the nurses at the hospital wearing the scrubs. It happens. And so he can have that crossover effect depending on how well he plays. Now, if he don't play well, nobody gonna really mess with Cooper Flag. But I think it's a good thing for to have variety. You want competition with your shoes. You don't want everybody just going to Nike by default. Because I think it's also, Giannis is with Nike as well too. And nobody think about Giannis shoes at all. This is not happening. But had he gone somewhere else, right? Had he gone somewhere else and won a championship, then maybe, because he actually got some dope looking shoes. He has some dope apparel, but nobody cares about it because it's like once you get into Nike, everybody with Nike. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese signed with Reebok because she didn't want to go to Nike. Asia Wilson's already there. If she would have went to Nike, Asia Wilson would have overshadowed her easily. And Asia don't even get a shoe yet. You know what I'm saying? Reebok said, we gonna get you a shoe like right now. It's gonna happen as soon as possible. So shout out to Cooper Flag, man. He'll be in the league next year, probably the number one pick. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him with the Washington Wizards, as I said, for almost a year or so now.
And then this is the only time you'll mention the Washington Wizards for the next 5 episodes, by the way.
Yeah, because I don't have one on my list in the top 50. I got maybe a former one, maybe, but not now. Speaking of that, man, let's get right to it, man. Top 50 NBA players in the league, 41 through 50. So to preface the statements or our listing, in previous years, last 2 years, we have done top 10 lists with point guard, shooting guard, small forwards, power forward, centers. The problem with that is that there is some ambiguity, vocab word for the day, ambiguity with who or where these players are going to be slotted by position. You could say that Steph Curry is a point guard or a shooting guard. You could say that Bam is a power forward or a center, whatever you could say, depending on where you get your information from. And so we at 3 the Hardaway was like, okay, we done with the positions, at least for this go round. And we're going to say, all right, from 1 to 50, who are the top 50 NBA players, regardless of position? All right. And so what we did, we each have our own personal top 50. So I did top 50, she did top 50, Toot did top 50. And then we combine where those players were slotted and then average them out, divided by 3. Shout out to Mav, shout out to Sheedy. And we have a overall average ranking of that player. So from that math equation, I have made the 3 the Hardaway top 50. So I ask you, gentlemen, would y'all rather hear our 41 through 50 as a unit together right now to start, or do y'all want to say y'all 41 through 50 right now and then give our 41 through 50, like individually or the group first?
I say do the group one.
Yeah,
the group first.
Group project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what we focus on, man.
Okay, group project.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me pull this up then. All right, here we go. So again, today we're doing 41 through 50. So starting from 50 on up, here is our bottom 10, I guess, at the top 50. Number 50 is LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball's 50. Number 49 is Derek White. 48 is Scotty Barnes. 47, Rudy Gobert. 46, Julius Randle. 45, DeMar DeRozan. 44, Brandon Ingram. 43, Alperen Sengun. 42, Bradley Beal. 41, Kristaps Porzingis. That is our 41 through 50, and I will put it in the comments so that people can refer to it, so they don't forget. When everyone's post. There we go. All right.
Yeah, where do we even start? Because why the hell is Rudy Gobert in the top 50?
You worry about him?
I mean, who you worried about?
I got 3 players I didn't even name.
So comment real quick. So if a player was not picked by one of us, they receive a 51 ranking. So they weren't in the 50, they got a 51.
Okay.
So yeah, 1, Rudy Gobert. So where'd you have Rudy Gobert to?
No, nowhere.
51?
You had him unranked?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If I have Rudy Gobert unranked, what did y'all have this dude?
I had 48.
I had Gobert 34.
Holy shit.
So DPOY, what am I supposed to do? This is DPOY of the best defense in the league.
It don't matter that he just got exposed over the summer.
It don't matter, bro.
That does take into account. I give you that. I
didn't have him like top 20, top 25, but I feel like his impact for the Timberwolves to be who they were last year, I had him at 34. Now, I don't like, this is me again. I looked at all the variables, so I didn't feel good about it, but I was like, yeah, I guess he's 34, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But I mean, obviously your Sheedy's ranking and your ranking weighed him all the way down to the bottom of the list.
Yeah, I would have hoped so. Sheesh, all right.
So you don't think he's top 50 player at all? Like you think players like
right on the outside, but nah.
So you think that like Alperen Sengun's better than him? You think that Ingram?
I'd rather have Sengun. At this one, I'd rather have Sengun than Gobert. I mean, unless Gobert come out just firing and win another Defensive Player of the Year award, which
he probably will. He probably will.
You think he will?
Got 4. He got 4 of them.
I don't think he'll win the award because of how people have felt about him this season and winning that award. That's me personally. I would hope that they get fatigue because they got fatigue from LeBron winning MVP. So I would hope so.
The problem is who else would win DPOY? Like who can feasibly have the nerd numbers that Rudy Gobert has? That's a good point. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good point. So I picked Wemby last year to win DPOY. So that's a good point.
He'll get it this year. He pretty much already got it. He just got to stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Kristaps,
so you want to talk about the 41 to 50, and then we go into our own list? How you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So LaMelo Ball. I did not have LaMelo Ball in my top 50.
I had him at 30.
You had to have him at 30 something. Hell yeah, because I got that nigga at about 107. Ain't no way.
I think LaMelo. I can't put him top 50. Me personally, I cannot put him in top 50 because I'm like, will he play? Will he play at all?
I like the way you do this. Yes, let's go through all the 41 to 50. So, okay, yes.
We'll do that. Yeah, we do it. So will he play at all for me? Like I don't know, and I don't know if he's gonna be the best player on Charlotte. That might be Brandon Miller.
You think it's gonna be Brandon Miller?
Yeah, I think Brandon Miller might be that dude.
We got a serious case for it.
I think for me, when I vote LaMelo 34, it's just the talent wise and the fact that when he is healthy, he's arguably a top 10 point guard, or like damn sure. And there was a point again when Charlotte, like for a good month and a half, they were the best defensive team in the league. So I'm not saying Charlotte's the Hornets gonna shock the world or anything, but I think they'll be a lot better than what they were last year, given help.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that the reason that they got great defensively that month wasn't LaMelo though.
True, but LaMelo can lock down though. I ain't gonna say lock down, but he can play some defense.
You mean what's the other ball? Lonzo. You confusing LaMelo.
Both of them can play defense.
I mean, he ain't Lonzo though.
No, he ain't Lonzo. No, that's true. That's true.
Lonzo will split and make the chair. You hear me? He'll do both. I'm not a fan of.
I think they got better on defense when Mark Williams was starting. That's what happened. The big man from
I feel you. And the way I did my list, I got the best player from every team, and actually, he wasn't the best player that I saw on that team. I'll be honest. I think it is Brandon Miller going into next season.
Yeah.
And damn near, I mean, Bridges might be. Look,
I can't let y'all disrespect my cousin like that. Now I get y'all Brandon.
Look, but I'm saying as far as the availability component of it though, because I like LaMelo Ball, I do, but I also at some point I'm like, all right, man, like I need you to be here for a full season, like,
agreed.
Which ain't his fault because that might be hereditary with his brother having injuries, he got injuries, Jello chubby, like it might just be hereditary. But if he does play, then yes, I will be okay with him in the top 50. But it's like with the Charlotte Hornets, who have been asked for a very long time, I gotta see it to believe it with him. And I think that I can't put LaMelo over Brandon Miller, at least for next season. Like, because I feel like Brandon Miller gonna turn up. He turned up last season at the second half of the season. He was getting 30 points, no problem. So I feel like if Charlotte wants to be successful next year or in the future, you got to put the ball in Brandon Miller's hands. You got to. You basically got Paul George on your hands right now, and I don't need a point guard who is ball dominant. Well, not ball dominant because he'll pass the ball, but I feel like I want Brandon Miller to have the ball on the wing and go ISO and get buckets. That's what I want from him.
That's right. And I also need a highlight tape from LaMelo Ball where he is not down 15 or 20 points, and I'm saying highlights. That's all the Hornets highlights I see.
They look good, but you still down 15 to 20. Yeah.
In the fourth. Okay.
Oh, come on. Cuzzo, make me profit, man. Make me profit.
Hey, I would love to see it personally. As a LaMelo Ball fan, I would love to see it. Next up, Derek White. I mean, look. Where'd I have Derek? Which I had Derek White? I had Derek White. You had me 41? Where'd I have him?
I'm a little higher.
Derek White. I had him. I gotta search for this shit.
Oh man,
I got 40. Hold on, yeah. 40.
I had Derek White at 41.
Yeah, we had about time. Dang,
she didn't have him at all.
She didn't have him at all.
At all, bro. Derek White
top
at all.
50.
Yes.
You taking 4 Celtics players, maybe 5 Celtics players in the top 50?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I can't go.
Bro, Derek White was hooping all last year in the Olympics. What you want him to do?
I can't.
The man was
if anything, I got him above Drew Holiday. I got him above Drew Holiday.
Yeah, so I mean, so that's fine.
I don't.
That's fine.
I don't think I do.
Oh, okay.
I
don't think I do.
At some point, I got cut off. I can't get the whole team on there. No, I don't see. I don't see it.
That's your heat.
But I mess with. No, it ain't. I barely put Bam and Jimmy on there, to be honest with you. Ain't nobody else on that motherfucking list. Trust me. I don't know. I clearly am with y'all about this. Whatever. My 51 vote for Derek White. I think he does really great in spaces and time. Man, it's hard for me to stamp. It's hard for me to stamp a whole starting 5 in this top 50 list.
Damn near.
Yeah, it's very hard for me to do that. That's me.
Yeah,
that's me. That's 10% of the list. That's one.
So where would you have Derek White then?
Not on the top 50.
So
he in there 51 through 100.
I can't see how you can't see it. You can't see what he did for Boston the whole season. He was an integral part of how they work, man, how they operated, bro. And I know, like, if you move him somewhere else, like, and he's a main guy, it won't be the same thing. But I have to factor in the fact that he plays for Boston, and when he plays like this, it is what it is, bro. Like, he makes all his threes, gets every steal, every block, every hustle play. Like, the dude is everywhere on the field, on the court. So I feel like looking at other players below, I'm like, I literally can't. I want Derek White over X player, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, going into the next season, I feel it. I mean, second team all defense. I can't argue that. Y'all got it. I couldn't put 10% of this list is Boston. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's it. That's all I got.
Oh man,
I respect it. Look, you had him at 44, okay, and she didn't have him at all. That's hey, don't make
He
it
the
look
only
dumb.
one. There's
41.
more to come. There's more.
All right, 48 was Scotty Barnes. Where y'all have Scotty Barnes on y'all list?
44. So it's cool, man.
She did have him at
50.
50, right at 50. I had him at 39. 39.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm not mad where he slided right now. I'm not.
He could be higher by the end.
He can be. I have him 39. Like literally, I have him like right there.
Yeah, he can be higher, depending on the Raptors' success for me. But I don't think they'll be too successful next season. But that's why I got him there. But he got the talent.
Yeah, like I saw on Twitter, they were like comparing him to like Paolo, as far as like their like their size, as far as like 6'9", kind of big. And also they have the playmaking, the defense. But I mean, I feel like Paolo is better than Scotty Barnes. I wouldn't even hesitate at all to say that. But I'm wondering, like, is Scotty Barnes is he Scottie Pippen? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he not supposed to be your main guy if I'm Toronto? Does he need to be a number 2 option and not the main guy?
I would hop on that. I'll hop on that one and say, yeah, I would love to see Scotty as a number 2 option.
Mm-hmm.
Same. It gives me like Pascal Siakam in the Raptors, right? He was pretty good, I would say, but he was greater as not being the number 1 option.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not mad at 48. I don't have any qualms with that. And then 47, we had Rudy Gobert. I talked about that already. He's top 50 too. He's top 50, man. I'm sorry. He's top 50.
All right, that's cool. Shout out to him.
He's gonna be a Hall of Famer, probably first ballot, just based on
that's true.
Based on credentials, which I don't agree with, but I can't deny his defensive capability. So yeah. Anyway, Julius Randle at 46. I know some Knicks fans might not like that he's got him low.
At 43.
I
mean, honestly, it's one of the, oh Lord, she just shaking his head. For me, it's like we don't know, like with Mikal Bridges coming, like offensively, how this team will look, because you got to spread the ball.
Oh, Randle got to go. Randle got to go, bro.
Randle, I disagree with that. I think he's going to have an impact on this team.
What's starting 5 for the Knicks next year?
Gotta hear it.
I think Josh Hart come off the bench.
Woo! You tell somebody that just made it that far that he got to come off the bench?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not who started, it's who finished.
You talking about somebody who finished that season, last season like that? Go cut him off the bench?
Man, he played 48 minutes, bro. He played 48 minutes in the game, bro. Like,
I mean, but that's because he had to. That's because he had to. Now you got Anunoby and you got Mikal Bridges, who they kind of play the same positions.
So who's starting 5 for the Knicks next year?
So I'm gonna go Brunson, Dante, OG, Randle, and Hart.
No, Mikal Bridges?
What's big? What?
Oh shit! Well, damn, Mikal Bridges then instead of OG. So OG and Hart gonna have to come off the bench.
They got too many chefs in the kitchen, bro. Like they got.
No, it's not. They do stuff different. They do different things.
Hold on, wait.
Go ahead, see.
The power forward will be Randle, and the center will be Robinson. I'm sorry, they lost Hart. But the 2 and the 3 will be interchangeable. We know Jalen Brunson's gonna be point.
Before we continue this conversation, you name some other players with Julius Randle, right? Both of you. You gonna tell me that there's 3 other Knicks players as well on this list of the top 50? You're telling me
no,
no, because you're Julius. So you gonna take off OG, or you gonna take off Mikal?
OG ain't on mine, bro. He ain't on mine. So
OG not on mine.
He ain't on mine.
Oh, yeah.
And hold on. OG's not on mine, and because again, because
no, man,
no.
This is what I gotta say. This is what I say, because I'm probably gonna try to watch as many Knicks games as I possibly can. And I'm telling you now, the Mikal Bridges, the 20 points a game, he's not gonna average that 20 points a game next season. I'm telling you that on this Knicks team. That's why he's not in my top 50. But you got Julius Randle, who can easily come in, average at a double-double, 16, 10, 18, 10, whatever, and 6 assists. That's good enough for me, especially if the Knicks gonna be a top 2, top 3 team next season.
So you said Brunson, Dante, Mikal, who else?
Randall and Mitchell Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson.
I mean, that's a starting center.
You got 200 million on the bench?
Hell nah. Mitchell Robinson. Hold on, bro. Is
he coming off the bench?
Y'all, all right. Watch what the Knicks do with this shit, bro.
Mitchell Robinson. Hold on, bro. Is he even?
Is
he even healthy right now? Hold on, bro. He got to be hurt. He averaged 5 points a game.
So who would y'all starters be?
Trade Julius Randle. Trade Julius. Should have paid Hartenstein. Hartenstein was the guy. Why they get
who will you trade Julius Randle for? Because you can't trade him for no forwards and wings because you got 1,800 of them. You can't trade him for a point guard. You got his starting point guard. You're going to trade him for a center. What center going to come?
That's the thing. I don't think they're looking for like a star player to match that star player. In my opinion, if I'm the Knicks, I'm not looking for a star player to match what I'm paying Julius Randle. I'm looking for talent to surround so that when Mitchell Robinson gets hurt, which he will, I have a backup center. I need someone else as a backup power forward as well. Precious Achiuwa, who already left the team, but anyways, would need something else because Mitchell Robinson is not going to give you all 82. And he's not going to give you the stuff in the playoffs. So you are going to need someone else. So what I'm saying, I don't believe Julius Randle should be starting on the team to begin with. And I think you trade him to get pieces to make the rest of the Nova Knicks.
Great.
Yeah.
That's a Wildcat that's not from Villanova. He's a Kentucky Wildcat, not a Villanova Wildcat. He does not fit. Square peg, round hole. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, bro. There's too many vibes, bro. Hart and Brunson got a podcast together. They've been trying to get Bridges there forever. It's been too much flirting going on after the Nets and Knicks games. You got DiVincenzo. He gonna start. He is New York personified. They called him Jewish Jordan from where he's from in Northeast. Like those four are going to play together. They are going to control the roster. Thibodeau loves that. All them dudes play 48 minutes, all 82 games. Where does Randall fit in this equation, bro? I don't see it, bro. They got I'm saying for a while, even before they even got Bridges. Randall don't fit, bro. They got to get a big man.
All right, let's see. I message Julius Randle, man. The numbers don't lie. The numbers speak for themselves.
Okay.
And that's why I would trade him, because the numbers do speak well, and he can get you.
He a bucket. I told you he a bucket. He's a six man that's parading as a starter. He could come in and get 20 points easily. He is Fat Malik Monk. I'm telling y'all, the man can do it.
So I'm not as a general manager for everything you just said. I'm not getting rid of them for just pieces. When I got pieces already on the roster,
you can get draft capital, fam. You can get draft capital.
Nah, man. I'm taking Randall and doing what I do with him.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do my I'm gonna do my two thing and find him a spot to get traded to, and then I'll come back to you. I got you.
All right, let me know.
I'm gonna do it. All right, 45 was DeMar DeRozan. I had DeMar DeRozan. Where I had DeMar DeRozan? Let me see. I had DeMar.
I had him at 38.
Yeah, I'm at 38. Where I got him at. I had him. I just lost. Here you go. I had him at 43.
Okay. Let me see. So you had DeMar DeRozan, or this another player you have at 50?
Yeah, 47. Okay.
That's
about right then. That's about right, though. 45 is about right for DeMar DeRozan. I mean, he's a 35, 36-year-old veteran player on the Kings now. I personally don't see that moving the needle too much for the Kings. I mean, I feel like they just basically copy and pasted what they tend to do, mid-range shots from Fox and mid-range shots from DeMar DeRozan. Doesn't really add too much, but then again, you never know. You never know. They Kevin Huerter comes back next year. Malik Monk comes back next year. Both of them will be healthy. Mix in DeMar DeRozan, who is a bucket in the fourth quarter. He can get a bucket. But I think 45 is good enough for him.
Yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that.
All right. 44, Brandon Ingram.
I'm happy he was on this list. I didn't know if he was gonna make it from y'all. He was literally at my 50.
I had him at 38.
Okay.
I'm at 41.
Okay, so the ballpark was about the same for me and Sheedy.
And what you at too?
At 50, like right at 50.
Yeah, at 50. So 44. I mean, the thing about Brandon Ingram, man, is the Pelicans are the most confusing franchise with like just random talent. You got Murphy, you got Alvarado. Who's the other guy they got? Herb Jones, Zion, of course. But they just got DeJounte. So it's like you just got a lot of talent, but Ingram is like it's kind of like Julius Randle, man. It's like, all right, man, you kind of don't fit no more. Where you gonna go? And I think with Brandon Ingram, I mean he's obviously talented, but he's a niche talent. Like you have to put him in the right situation with the right pieces around him. And he kind of had that with Zion, but it's like now they've added more players by trading for him, and they also have developed talent that kind of fits in the spot where Ingram is in right now with Murphy and Herb Jones. So it's kind of like we don't really need you anymore. But it's a matter of like what team does need Brandon Ingram. That's the problem with him right now.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about Brandon Ingram. I'm over
it. All right, 43 is as Sheedy calls him, I'll be sure. Alperen Şengün. Alperen Şengün. I had Şengün. Where I had him at? I had him at 48.
I had him at 42.
Oh, I had him at 35.
Ooh, she speak highly of him. Hold on, Sheedy, what you got?
Yeah,
what you got about Şengün, man? What you got?
He's been making like leaps, and I just really feel like this is the next leap for him. Like he's going to continue to get better. I think also that if he was playing and fully healthy, this Rockets would have been a team possibly in a play-in scenario for them as well. He's a great value joker for real. If you've ever just watched the Rockets games, I just really hope they can help develop him and just find out the other pieces around him. I think that's another thing too. Like what is actually going to work with the Rockets and him? That's the piece they need to be building around. No one else.
Tyler said, "What's up?" Yeah, with the Rockets also they got not a problem. They got a good problem of like you have a lot of good talent, but you got to figure out who are you going to be prioritizing. They got Amen, you got Jalen Green, still got Fred VanVleet, still got Dylan Brooks. What's the guy's name? Whitmore. Cam Whitmore.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of good talent, but like I said, you can only develop so many key like top 3 type players. And he's obviously going to be one of the guys, but the big thing with Şengün next year is going to be defense, man. You got to play defense, stay on the court. That's your main thing. But I mean, like passing, he got that. Rebounding, he got that. Scoring, he got that. Unless he develops into a unstoppable force like Nikola Jokic, he's gonna have to figure out something before he becomes Sabonis. And you don't want to become Sabonis because I mean he's a great player, but no defense. I mean, you saw what happened with Draymond 2 years ago in the playoffs.
I mean, they got Steven Adams in the paint too, so
true that. Damn, how about that? Steven Adams, hopefully he's healthy next year.
True.
Hopefully he's healthy. But yeah, it's a matter. Is he a power forward or is he a center? That's what I want to know about Şengün.
I think that also needs to evolve that position. We talk about positionless basketball. I post. Like that's it. Like I don't know any way to put that.
Yeah, true.
I post,
You got wings, post.
That's it.
A post.
Stretch feed.
Oh, this next one gonna be funny.
So Bradley Beal, man, I don't have Bradley Beal on my list.
I don't have Bradley Beal on my list. So Sheedy, how has you have Bradley Beal?
If Tuka got Bradley Beal, something wrong then, Sheedy, because he ain't got.
I messed with Bradley Beal. But you
that's
must
crazy.
Have
Why?
20.
I do. 25.
25. God, hold on, bro. Ain't no way you had 25. Hold on.
Yeah, I need to hear your explanation, especially
how is
coming
he top
into
25 to you?
He's not going to play the point guard role anymore. He's going to play more of the shooting guard. I also think that Devin Booker is going to take a step back, even though I ranked him pretty high still because he's just coming off those years. I think that Beal takes a step up for this team. And they have a point guard. To not put Bradley Beal on the list, it is what it is. I mean, the 41 through 50 list, I feel like there are people in our list that are going to be there and not there.
Yeah.
Do I have Bradley Beal too? Probably so. It is my list. It is what it is. But, I mean, I think that going into next year, these 3 Suns players are supposed to do great. They have a point guard now. They have Tyus.
The Tyus, yeah.
And like that's like really my thinking. But like, they have to get better. There's no choice. If this team does not get better next season, if Bradley Beal does not get better next season, I don't know who's going to trade for him, by the way, but because he has a no trade clause.
No trade clause.
So he's going to have to retire and then enjoy him somewhere else. And to pull a John Wall. But if this doesn't work out for the Suns, like if the Suns are not in God-forsaken West Conference Finals, then I don't understand what the Suns are doing. I don't care about anything, about how many years it takes, whatever. I really think Bradley Beal is their key, and it's not Booker. This is me personally.
So with me, Sheedy, I've been telling everybody that Tyus Jones is gonna make a difference out here, especially with the numbers that he's put up as far as like assists and turnover. My thing is with Bradley Beal, of course, talent for a top 50, absolutely. But with Tyus Jones coming in and playing the ball more, he's gonna be off ball more. Meaning Devin Booker's gonna be off ball more. Meaning KD's gonna be off ball more. So I'm just trying to figure out realistically what kind of role will he play, because him and Booker kind of play the same position.
Same position, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you ask me, like, Jalen Green he's literally my 50th Jalen Green. Who's gonna have a better impact, Jalen Green or Bradley Beal for their teams? I'm going with Jalen Green. So but I mean, I love what you said about Bradley Beal because he's a hooper. He's definitely a killer. And shit, I had him, on this spot about a year ago, I had to make my case on why he was, deserved to be an all-star. So I definitely understand that. But at the same time, on this Suns team, I'm really unsure on how often he's going to get the ball, which he needs to be effective.
I agree.
Man, so if I mentioned that Julius Randle was like a 6-man parading as a starter, I be feeling the way about Bradley Beal at this point in his career, where I feel like he's basically like Lou Williams. Like, he can get 30 points, no problem. He's like, if he ever bought in to say, you know what, Bradley Beal, just come off the bench and go up against the backups and go get 30 points. I feel like he could do that. But the problem is when you get thrust into a role where you're a key part of the offense. And you had last year with KD and Booker and Bill, and it didn't work. And of course, they needed a point guard. But I said on this podcast before, I don't think adding Tyus Jones changes much for the Phoenix Suns. We've seen them too many times say, hey, this is the season for us where we're going to take the next step. And of course, like I said, when they first had KD a couple of years ago, they gave the Nuggets a run for their money. But last year, like, it was just bad. And that might have just been a bad year in general for the entire team. But Bradley Beal has shown me who he is, and I believe what I see in Bradley Beal. And I just think that he's a great player, but I can't put – you can't tell me if you swap Derek White with Bradley Beal that Phoenix Suns wouldn't be a better team. It wouldn't be a better team. There'll be a better team with Derek White than Bradley Beal.
Last year.
Yeah, they'd be a better team. The Suns would be a better team than what they were last year. Because Bradley Beal, he's literally – I won't say he's Devin Booker. Devin Booker's a different player than Beal. They both can score 30 points. But Booker is a much more polished all-around offensive player than Bradley Beal. And even on defense as well, too. We saw it in the Olympics. But Beal just, to me, he does nothing for me. It's empty calories. It's like I've seen him get buckets on a trash team. And I'm like, I'm not impressed with it. I'm just like, all right, anybody can go do that. But can you make smart plays within the flow of the offense? I don't think Beal is that kind of player.
Fair. I feel like he was forcing them more, to your point. And then also,
the
fourth quarter woes of the Suns, they couldn't buy a bucket in the fourth quarter with all their salaries. They got 3 players making $50 million a season next season.
Big bank.
3.
They still ain't gonna win shit, probably. Still not.
And they just pay Grayson some sick too, like 20 million a season.
Mm-hmm. Tough sledding, man. So maybe it look different when we go out there in 2027. Maybe it look different. All right, 41 to cap it off for our first 10. Kristaps Porzingis at 41. I think I had him in ballpark range. Let me see.
39 for me.
39. I had him at 47.
I got him. I definitely got him. I just don't have all 5 of them. I mean, he was on this. I got him at 38.
Okay. So that is he so in the playoffs he showed flashes of what he could be for Boston. Especially it was a game 1 or game 2 he came back. I can't remember what it was. But he had like a 3 and a block and he was just dominating that first second quarter, one of them. He does have a chance to move up if he's healthy and playing like he should play, like an all-star. He can move up because I think he can be better than some of these other players that's like above him. But I factor in injury with Kristaps.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Me too.
Got to factor it in. So, all right, I'm gonna give my 41 through 50 that I had on my list before we get bullied by the comments. Like, y'all, you said that Derek White is a top 50 player. It's like not everybody had Derek White in top 50. I'm sorry, y'all. She didn't have him in top 50, so don't get mad at she. Get mad at me too. All right, let me see. Shit, I don't even know how to order my shit. Let me go to my 41 to 50. All right. So at 50, I had DeJounte Murray. Oh shit, my shit closed out. Somebody go ahead of me. Let me get my shit up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, She.
All right. 50 Scotty Barnes. Well, I'm about to name players that y'all didn't even name. Oh,
true.
This is about to be her season. All right, I'm gonna rip the Band-Aid off. Let's go.
Don't do
50, it. Scotty Barnes. 49, you might still be on your list though. Evan Mobley, Rudy Gobert, 48, DeMar DeRozan, 47. I still got faith in Draymond for some reason. 46. A shocker right here, 45. Jalen Williams.
Okay.
DeJounte Murray at 44. I got to put my man Lloyd from marketing in at 43. Okay. I got another one from OKC at Chet at 42. And I got Brandon Ingram at 41.
Okay.
You got Chet at 42. That is extremely low.
Hey, you might hate mine then.
Oh, shit. So, y'all serious?
Here's my 50 to 41. 50, I had DeJounte Murray. 49,
wow.
I had Jared. 49, I had Jared Allen. 48, Sengun. 47, Kristaps. 46, Chet. 45, Triple J. 44, Drew Holiday. 43, DeMar. 42, Jalen Williams. And 41, Derek White.
Sheesh. Oh, y'all got an interesting
list. Like Chet's a good player. I want to see it this year. Is what I want to see. I got him right below Triple J. Because that's gonna be a measuring stick for him to see how he develops. Because I think that he has way more potential than Jaren has, but it's with you having SGA and Jalen Williams and now Caruso, you have a good team around you, so you should be able to develop. This is year 3 in the NBA. It's year 2 for him. So,
all right, I do mine. I got 50 Jalen Green, 49 Brandon Ingram, 48 Evan Mobley. 47 Cade Cunningham, 46 Drew Holiday, 45 Scotty Barnes, 44 Julius Randle, 43 Sengun, 42 Derek White, 41 Jamal Murray, and 40 Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, you went too high. You just went to 41, but it's cool.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah,
no, you good. We already talked about him anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah, true.
Let me see.
Oh, Savage, you ain't sold on Evan Mobley.
Nah. He had a chance, man. For me, I'm out, man. Really, Cleveland in general, I'm kind of out. I'm just Garland ain't my top 50. I can't do it.
Yeah, I ain't had Garland on later.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I tried. I want to believe like Evan Mobley. I'm out, man. I don't think he has it. I don't think he has it, man.
Let me see. Do y'all got Jamal Murray anyway? Y'all top 50. I'm not gonna ask where, but I got him at 41 just to be nice. Nope. Cool to me. I guess I could have replaced him with somebody there. Huh?
Nah, just like with Evan Mobley, man, he had a chance, and it's just like, nope. Nope.
Damn, I could have added Al Horford like I wanted to.
Ow! Good have. Might as well.
At the whole starting five, Bishop, Sam Hauser, Joe Mazzulla be on there. Let me get these comments real quick. Tyler's talked about Jabari Smith with the Houston Rockets. They got other players, Jabari Smith, Sengun, private school shooter from Duke, and the new dad are the guys you build around. They also got Reed Shepherd, man. Reece Shepard's also on the team too, man. So they got a lot of good young players, man. And I feel like, some decisions got to be made, man. Decisions got to be made. Derek White fits with every roster. Bill's a great player on a bad team, has trouble on good teams finding a role. He agrees with you about Jamal Murray being 41. It's okay with him.
Okay, I wasn't too bad.
I mean, my thing with Jamal Murray, like, I just
regular season.
Yeah. Regular season, yeah, but the way that Denver looked last year was troubling for me. And not because of Joker, but just because of, like, I don't know. I'm happy they got Westbrook. I'll say that. I feel like Westbrook's going to do well with Joker to like have like at least like a different extreme of what the Joker provides. The Joker is going to be chill, mellow, shout out to Denver, mellow. But on the other side of that, Russ is going to provide that energy. So maybe Russ puts a battery in Jamal Murray's back to like, hey man, let's get it together, man. Or maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. That might be a point of tension for the Nuggets, but yeah, Murray last year was kind of ugly for me. It was kind of
hit the game winners though.
You said what?
Even though he hit the game winners?
Nah. I've seen better versions of him in the previous playoffs. I think he's somewhere in the middle of that. It's somewhere in the middle, Which is like for us, we talk about him top 5 point guard, which he obviously is not. I mean, that's a mistake on our
top
part.
10.
Mistake on our part.
Top 10. He's a top 10.
Nope. Yeah, nah. So, but yeah. So that's 41 through 50, man. If we was going at it about that, I can only imagine what's about to happen.
It's gonna get ugly.
I know we have to go in order. I really do. But we could really just fuck excuse me if y'all got kids listening. We could really fuck everything up by going then 1 through 10 and then start going into the middle. Just like Cam did.
No, let's not make it come.
No, it ain't want to be.
I know. I don't want to do it because this way is fun because I get to see how y'all really voted and like, damn, I really fucked my shit up. And I'm like, well, I don't got all 5 Celtics players either, so I don't know. This is gonna be interesting.
I can't believe the Derek White situation. Like, man, I'm a believer in that shit. I believe that shit. Man.
Yeah, I'm with that.
What y'all have? Say it again.
Derek White. I had him like 40 something. Let me see. I had him 42. At 41. So 41. We right here too. 41, 42.
And with my 51, I'm running in, but you can't get Evan Mobley in.
Bro, Evan Mobley.
You must have calculated Evan Mobley like 57, 58. It had to be something.
He ain't top 50. Not on my list.
I feel you. Everybody ain't top 50 for me, so I get it.
That's fair. Yeah. Hey, he can prove me wrong, man. Prove me wrong. And he can prove Derek prove you. I mean, he can't prove you wrong anymore because he was a vital part of the championship team,
Hey, speaking of proving wrong, hold on before you move on. I got a bone to pick with you because I see you retweeting all this James Harden ish on Twitter. And there ain't nothing that you can do to convince me about James Harden. So nice try, Bucko. Shout out to
Bro. Whoa. Are you okay? I'm gonna let you speak.
No, I'm talking to Sam.
He talking to me. Bro, James, like he literally ran to the Warriors. What do you want him to do? Of course, he had the yips. Like I've said that before, but I'm like, even if you don't have the yips, you got Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond, KD. Like, what else can James Harden do?
Mm-hmm. Did you have your top 50?
Harden? Yeah. He should be.
Did you got him in yours?
Oh, 100%. You don't?
Oh man, are y'all serious? The Clippers about to be bottom feeders next season.
What? James Harden, they're getting the keys to the city.
Kawhi Leonard is not going to play half the games.
Point proven right there.
So the Clippers ain't going to do as well. Meaning James Harden just going to have inflated numbers per usual.
This is
Trae Young, and you loved him.
This is still James Harden.
Bro. I got Trae him out for sure.
This is still James Harden, bro. I'm sorry. It's still James Harden.
Are we looking at the same thing?
Yes. Wait, no, you know what? Nah. No. This is what
see what I mean? This is the meat right there. That's what we need. That's what the people need.
You know what? I'm not even gonna.
Oh
I don't even want to see.
Topic. We gotta talk about something else because
I don't even want to see. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just copy our top 50. I mean, and I'm not even gonna look at yours again. I don't even want to know because I want a genuine. I do have a genuine reaction, but I just. Okay. Anyway,
so James Harden average. I want this on record right now. I want to
go ahead. I'm moving.
Last year, James Harden averaged 16.5, 5 rebounds, and 8.5 assists per game. Y'all think he gonna put up the same thing or less or over 20 points?
Probably more.
Better.
Probably more.
Paul George.
And Paul George, yeah.
No Russell Westbrook.
He'll give you like 19, 10 for sure. About 5, 6 rebounds.
It's back to the Brooklyn Nets.
About 20, 10, and 6.
All right. We'll see.
And that's top 50.
Yeah.
That's top 50.
That'll be top 50. I would say that'll be top 50, but that's crazy. Okay.
And we know that Kawhi probably not going to play all the games. So James Harden is going to score about 30 points at some point.
Look. I'm going to give y'all this feeling. The same. I feel like this is the same argument of me telling y'all that about Jordan Poole. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all that's the vibes I got.
Oh, you think he gonna slide off that much?
Not by that much. He'll probably do the same. But he ain't gonna be at no 20 points a game.
James Harden is 1,000 times smarter of a player than Jordan Poole. He gonna be a decent point guard at least. At least.
All right.
Jordan. Okay.
What's J. Cole album coming soon?
Fall off.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what? I can't even get mad because Jordan Poole, I look dumb. I ain't gonna lie. I look dumb with this shit.
I did too.
But okay. All right. So NBA offseason survey reactions because these people have their own opinions about the future of the NBA next season and into the deep future. So there was a poll, I think it was NBA front office or staff members about their opinions about different awards and what's going to happen down the line in the future. And so there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10 different topics. And I'm just going to say who they think will be whatever this player is going to be. So the first one, who will be the best player in the NBA next year? Who do y'all think? Just real quick, who y'all think? Best player.
Joker.
Easy. Jokic.
Yep. That's number 1 was Jokic. Number 2 was Luka. Number 3 was Anthony Edwards. I feel like that was like, okay, I can see that. All right. The best player in 5 years will be who?
Luka Doncic.
5 years. Wemby.
They got Wemby at number 1, SGA at number 2, Luka at 3, Anthony Edwards at 4, Joker at 5.
Joker still gonna be playing? 5
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know if he'll be playing.
I'm kind of with you on that one, Savage. I know you said that last time.
We get about 2-3 more years. Like, I'm done now, man. I'm gonna go to these horses, bro.
Get my horses, man.
Yeah, but Wemby, I mean, I ain't got no argument for that.
I'm hounded. I can't wait to see where y'all got him on y'all list.
Yep. You know, I had him at number 3 on the center list last year.
Oh,
okay.
Woo!
Number 3.
I said, "Nah, nigga, I don't know what you talking about now." If he had number 3,
yeah, I had.
I'm just curious to know.
I had Joker. Who was it? Joker, Joel, and then I had Wemby. Number 3 last year. So I was like, hey, I already knew what's up.
I like that.
All right, who will win NBA MVP next year? I'm not holding y'all accountable for this opinion because we're gonna do our award show down the road. I'm not holding y'all accountable.
Yeah, I'm gonna go full. I've been saying it all along. Full revenge season for John Morant. So I got John Morant.
Okay.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown gonna win MVP.
I mean, hey,
he definitely on the list. What you mean?
He definitely the alpha dog on the team, meaning he gonna do whatever the hell he want.
Okay, that went on my list. They got SGA number 1, Luka number 2, Anthony Edwards number 3, Joker number 4, Tatum at 5. Tatum at 5.
Okay,
that's the fall off.
And let's talk about Boston. Do y'all think they setting Boston up for like a bad breakup?
They've been doing this for years.
Yeah.
This whole Brown Tatum thing, whether it works or doesn't work, I think they've been doing this for years. And I've said this before. Two things are true to me about the Celtics. One, they have not yet hit their ceiling yet.
I agree.
We still have not seen the best of Boston. And I don't believe that Boston will be as hungry to win a championship this year as they were last year. So take it as you would.
I think in order for you to shut the haters up, as they say, you win. I mean, it's as simple as that. And the fact that they've won, they hadn't lost any pieces. In fact, they're making sure everybody stay the same, like $1 billion in the starting lineup. That's how much is be paid out over the next
Top
couple
50.
years. Like, come on, man. So, I mean, they got the team. Would I like to see Jaylen Brown on another team? Hell yes, for sure. But I want him in a way to continue to win it, just to shut people up, because he's that talented.
I really want to know how they feel about each other. Like, I want to see them like come out like together on a video or something and be like, "F y'all." We like Jaylen Brown just tell them, be like, "F y'all." We're gonna go do it again next year.
My thing is exactly. I think they'd be on their vibes because like they don't give me the vibes of not liking each other. Like, they both cool, laid back. Jason Tatum, family guy. Like Brown, intellectually like gifted. Even though he took my girl, like I rock with him.
Hey, so both of them got some bad girls, man.
Hey, come on, man. Come on. So it's like they ain't got nothing to worry about except the world trying to tell them who to be, and it's like, nah, keep winning. I just hate that they wearing a Boston uniform.
Yeah, it's the dark skin versus light skin argument all over again with them two.
I mean, they're working together now. Not Kid and Play. Shout out Kid and Play.
Hey, is that their nickname?
I like it.
I slick like his nickname.
I like it. That's a class act right there. Write that down.
Class act, bro. Two just made a nickname. Kid and Play. I like it. I like it, bro. I like that, bro.
Shout out to Kid and Play, man.
Hey, class act. Good movie, by the way.
Great movie.
All right. 24-25 Rookie of the Year.
I'm gonna go crazy with Zach Edey, bro. I just feel the vibes.
Yeah.
I feel the Edey vibes, bro.
Edey actually is the betting favorite right now.
Are you serious?
Yes, he's a betting favorite.
Yeah.
Dang.
Which I mean, given the rookie class, that makes sense because like no other rookie is gonna dominate the ball, honestly. And all of them are gonna be like role players. And who the best role player from this draft? Zach Edey. Literally, a pick and roll player and a role player. Like he's gonna be the best player. I mean, at least supposed to be amongst everybody else. So number one, they had Zach Edey. Number two, Reed Shepherd. Number three, Sarr. 4, Stephon Castle. 5, Tristan Da Silva, and 6, Rob Dillingham. I can't see Rob Dillingham winning any Rookie of the Year. I don't see that.
No.
I don't even know.
Probably just be based on the numbers. If he put up numbers,
I don't even know who Da Silva is, to be honest, y'all. Tristan Da Silva, I have no idea what it is. But the top 4, I can see any of the top 4. Edey, Shepherd, Sarr, or Castle. But the thing about Castle is Chris Paul is there. That's going to have the ball in his hands. Shepherd, you got Amen Thompson.
He'll get the ball. He'll have the ball.
Okay.
It's gonna be like Shea. It's gonna be like when he was with Shea.
Okay.
And Shea still put up like I think 20 points a game, something like that.
Yeah. You got something, Shea? Or?
No, I was gonna say if we're talking about ball handling, I think there's a potential that could taper down more as the season goes along. But
true,
the majority of the season is going to be at the start of the season is going to be Chris Paul.
Chris Paul for sure.
Okay. Best player in the rookie class in 5 years.
I don't even know who's going to be there in 5 years.
So outside of Zach Edey, I'm gonna go with my guy Richard Shea, man. I think in 5 years he's gonna be.
This class.
Yeah, this class. Yeah, this class. Yeah, this class. This came out. So they actually this is the top 7. They got Shepherd number 1, Castle number 2, Klingon number 3, Topic number 4, Buzelis number 5. I don't know who the hell Bub Carrington is. Bub Carrington number 6, and Dalton Connect at number 7. So no Edey, no Richard Shea, no Sarr.
I say for Shepherd though, for real. Like
Shepherd gonna be nice.
Yes,
Shepherd gonna be nice.
What he's got right now, that natural talent he has, you can't coach that.
So, yeah, Shepherd gonna be nice. I don't. Yeah, I don't know the other guys.
I don't see how the top 5 to win Rookie of the Year aren't the top 5 to be the best 5 in 5 years. Are they saying like they're gonna have a couple good seasons and then just bounce out?
Yeah, well, I mean, they might be just be role players, man. That might just be what it is.
But
I mean, who's a rookie that won? Who's a role player? What's the guy's name for the Bucks? Or was for the Bucks? Brogdon. It just was a good role player. One Rookie of the Year.
That was a good call.
Touche.
So that might just be what it is. A class full of Brogdons.
God.
Which ain't nothing wrong with that because you need a Brogdon to win a championship. You need that kind of player. True. You know, and they'll always be in the league. He's still in the league now for Trailblazers, and I'm sure he'll be on the contender by the trade deadline.
Hopefully.
All right. Which team will win the Eastern Conference? I mean, I think Boston was a favorite.
Next season?
What? Yeah, next season, yeah.
You said why? I don't hear this.
I think Boston just because who gonna be Boston?
Watch out for them Knicks, man.
Maybe. We'll see.
I'm saying
Miami? Is you saying?
Oh no.
I'm about to say, hold on there.
We a piece away, but I would like to see Joel do something this season.
Yeah, PG.
Yeah,
Max.
They got a squad.
If on one leg can give you 50 points in the playoffs, this might be his season to actually come out.
They got depth they ain't had in a long time. So if they don't do nothing this season, I don't know what to tell you about Joel.
Yeah, they got depth too.
So the survey got Boston number 1. For some reason, Milwaukee. I have no idea why. Milwaukee number 2, 3 New York, and 4 Philadelphia. We know how we feel about on this podcast about Doc Rivers, so we ain't even gonna get to that. Who will win the West next year?
Damn, good question.
The West tough. West is tough next year because you got teams that were not healthy last year are healthy again this year.
Who you think, Savage?
I don't know myself. I don't know right now. I don't know. I don't know right now. I don't know.
A part of me really feel like the Grizzlies could. A part of me feel like
I'm not talking about that yet. I can't get there yet.
Thunder. A part of me feel like the Timberwolves.
If you asking me today, who I think will go to the final, this is today, not tomorrow.
Mavericks still there.
My gut tells me the Mavericks will go because they have the experience of going there. You have Luka Doncic, who's a top player. Kyrie is still there. Lively's another year older. They got Klay Thompson, who if Klay is healthy and right, that's a perfect fit for Dallas because you're gonna have gravity from Luka, gravity from Kyrie, Klay in the corner. Just make your shot. That's all you need to do. My gut today says Dallas will go back.
Take the Lakers.
Lakers.
Because they're going to get Steph Curry?
Anyway.
No, Savage, you did your little quick explanation.
Go ahead, CD.
Yeah, I'm off on that one.
What's the only team that's beat the Lakers the last 2 years?
The Nuggets?
Somebody's going to be the Nuggets. If the Lakers would have been beat by the Nuggets, they probably could have came out the West. You remember, they were up 70% of the games, 75. Now when they counted, I get it. But they were up 70-75% of the time.
So if the Suns and the Lakers were to go against each other in the playoffs, who would you have? I would have the Suns.
Is it because Bradley Beal's a top 50 player for you?
Yeah, for sure.
I actually would pick the Lakers in that scenario. I actually would. Because I feel like AD is going to make a difference. They'll have nobody guard AD.
So if the Lakers if the Lakers and the Timberwolves were to go against each other, who y'all got?
You said who?
Lakers and Timberwolves.
I would go Timberwolves.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna still take the Lakers. I said I'm just throwing it out there, so I have the Lakers. Keep on.
And then whoever y'all got winning that against the Mavericks.
I got Mavericks.
So Mavericks against Lakers.
Yeah, I got Mavericks against Lakers.
You take the Lakers?
Me? Still? Yeah.
No way.
Oh, wow. No okay. Start the train back, I guess.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Start the train back, I guess.
We're not doing this again for 3 years. We're not doing this again, y'all. We're not doing this shit.
How many more years LeBron got? You got this boy on the team. You know how Giannis is. Giannis need Donis.
LeBron, you got 1 year with Bronny and sit your ass down. Go get that team in Vegas. Matter of fact, Adam Silver, go ahead and announce, hey, we got a new team in Vegas, new team in Seattle. LeBron, take your ass to Vegas. Get Savannah, Zuri, Bryce. Tell Bryce go to UNLV so he can be in town while you with the Vegas, whatever they're gonna be called. And just get off of the Lakers. Just get off. Get it out your system, bro. You're not gonna win nothing. Go home.
He could have been a Warrior.
Your wife is podcasting. Stop. She needs to stop.
Does she?
Yes.
Oh, that's messed up.
God. All right.
Now, to answer the question, goodness, no, he could have been a Warrior. Rich Paul stopped all that. I don't know if you know that story or not.
Shout out Rich Paul, because that's no.
No, because he could have been out. He could have been off. He could have had your wish months ago.
I don't want him with Steph Curry.
I mean,
you just have flirting in Paris. Stop flirting with each other.
I'm gonna go Suns, man. I think this is it. Like I said, you got 3 players paying $50 million. You got to make some shape. Kevin Durant, we know the talent he is. Cheaty again, top 25 bill, I guess we'll call him. And then Devin Booker just really getting that really learning and winning experience again. I think that kind of chemistry and energy will come on to the Suns. I just hope they get rid of Nurkic, but that's just me.
Okay.
But watch out for the Grizzlies.
The survey had Oklahoma City, Dallas, and Minnesota. They think OKC is going to be the one next year.
No.
And then they had, as far as who win the title, they had Boston, Oklahoma City, Dallas, Milwaukee, and Minnesota. I don't know why Milwaukee got love, but
because Giannis overrated, just like Giannis overrated, the Bucks overrated. Fuck the Bucks.
This ain't got nothing to do with Giannis, bro. Like,
yes, it do. He ain't got nothing to do with Giannis. Best player on the team.
This ain't got nothing to do with Giannis, y'all. This ain't got nothing to do with Giannis, bro. It's Dr. Rivers over there, Glenn.
That's true. That's the problem.
We shutting that. Like, I don't. Like I said, when soon as I get Doc Rivers, I said the moment you got Doc Rivers, I said that's it. That's it.
Why we both can't be right?
You right. You right. We both can be right. You right.
Be right.
What, Giannis?
And Glenn.
That's fine. If he there with Giannis, it's an automatic mess.
It's automatic.
It's automatic with he there with Giannis. Sorry, like this is what it is. This is what it is. All right. Team that takes the biggest leap next year.
The Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies was actually number 1 on the survey.
Of course, that's pretty easy. Hold on, don't tell me number 2. I kind of want to. Hold on.
Okay.
Look at it real quick.
Okay. They got 4 teams listed. They all on the West. All on the West.
Rockets.
Nope.
Spurs.
Spurs.
Spurs were number 2.
The Pelicans.
Nope.
Lakers.
Nope.
Warriors.
Warriors number 3.
How?
I don't know how.
Because they got pieces instead of just one player. In a way.
Who else on the top 50? Besides Curry for you?
Nah, ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else in the top 50.
You think
ain't nobody else got to be in the top 50?
What is he? What the hell going on? Am I reading this right?
Did you not just see Steph Curry win? Help us win.
With who else on the court?
It don't matter. He
who else on the court?
The 2
your
people
boy
he shot
KD.
over.
Your boy KD.
Oh, yes, he was. He should have got MVP. I mean, he got it.
Oh shit.
LeBron got you right. LeBron should have got MVP. I'm glad.
I said KD should have got it.
Oh shit! It's crazy how. So the top 4 was Grizzlies, Spurs, Warriors, and Suns. Surprisingly, so.
They need to make that leap.
Teams that will fall the furthest.
Bucks.
They're not on the list, but I mean.
Oh no, I'm kidding.
Lakers number 1 on this list.
Oh shit.
Lakers number 1. Clippers number 2. Clippers number 2.
That Clippers. Who?
All LA.
Who?
All LA. Go
Clippers.
Go ahead. I see that.
So shout out to the nerds. Talking about James Harden top 50. All right, watch.
Lakers, Clippers, Hawks, and Bulls.
Hawks and Bulls.
Did the Bulls go anywhere? Like what? I don't understand that.
They falling further than what they were last year.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the E. They're gonna have a big E. They're gonna have a PB.
All right. Player with first All-Star appearance, Wemby. I mean, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
They got Wemby, Chet, Mikal Bridges, and Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray not gonna make it. I can't see him.
No, hell no. No risk.
Mikel's gonna bring it.
I can see Mikel get it because that New York support, like full-fledged New York support.
But Julius Randle's gonna get it.
He already got it already. He already got
it. Don't matter. He gonna get an All-Star before Mikal Bridges, dude.
No.
Yeah,
that's over. It's over. It's over. All right. Star with the biggest impact on new team.
Star with the biggest impact on new team. Chris Paul with the Spurs.
Chris Paul is number 5 on this list.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let me do some digging.
DeJounte Murray should be on
the
list.
Klay Thompson probably number 1 because of
Klay at 6.
Oh shoot! Okay, hold on. These nerds, they actually know they ball. New
star player, but I'm not even gonna say his name. I'll say
who?
Is
Go ahead.
Mikal Bridges on there?
No,
Bridges is number 2.
Here's number 2.
Go ahead, Sheed.
Nah, I was gonna say KCP, not a star player though.
Oh no. But think you in the ballpark of that kind of player. He's not a star, but this player's on this list. Think defense.
Yeah, defensive minded player. A new team.
Yep.
Oh, Caruso
number 3, which I think that's gonna be a huge help.
Yeah, that's I forgot he was on that team. Okay.
Yep.
Damn.
Number 1 should be obvious.
How does they do something? That's interesting.
Who's number 1?
Number 1 should be obvious. I mean,
Paul George.
Paul George number 1.
Oh yeah. Damn, I forgot.
And number 4 is DeMar DeRozan with Sacramento. I don't think it'll be that big of an impact, but
you don't push him to the playoffs.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see. All right, and the last one is next superstar to request a trade.
Cat.
Nope. I think Cat happy with Ant-Man. I think they got a good dynamic.
I do. Let me chill on that. Yeah, Rudy Gobert.
Steph Curry.
Nah.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant is tied for 4th, which I
was saying first.
I mean, because you can't trade Bradley Beal. So
right.
Where would KD go is the question.
I'm about to say Donovan Mitchell.
But I don't think he can be traded.
He signed. He's like, I'm locked in. Now Garland's on this list.
Garland,
because Garland talked about wanting to get traded. Because I mean, they said they cool, but they don't think they can play together, which I agree with.
If you want to see me hop on a bandwagon to answer your question that you asked before, this hop off a bandwagon on a bandwagon just like that. I mean, why not trade Julius Randle for KD and Julius and probably somebody else.
You talk about a bandwagon, I'll be on that bandwagon with you.
I'm on it.
New York. You talking about a bandwagon?
Let me go find a Penny Hardaway Knicks jersey somewhere. Easy.
I might have to lock in with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Easy. But I just asked you.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
No.
I crazy to say Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler's on the list. Now the question is where would he go?
Oh man,
that's the question. Where? I don't know.
You gotta come somewhere young, man. He got. Oh man. Oh, we need somebody like him. And like I get the whole GG thing and the growth, but still that small forward spot. If we can solidify that, that'll help me with my chances.
I'm not gonna lie to you too. And I'm saying this deep to the podcast. I know people ain't listening this far deep. I am keeping my eye on Zach Edey's growth plus Jaren Jackson Jr. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, I am as well.
I am keeping my eye on that.
I am as well.
Because if Edey can get rebounds, if he ever develops any kind of outside shot, he's setting hard screens. Hey man, and that boy Gregory, he's not a 3. He's a 4. He's a 4. That can shoot threes, create his own shot. He's 6'9". He's still growing into his body. I ain't saying look, I like Tripp, but if Edey develops how they want him to develop, so Jaren got a cheap contract. That's all I'm gonna say. It's cheap. It's cheap.
Savage, I want you to know that you are not on this bandwagon alone. In fact, there is a team that reminds me of this young Grizz team that made it to the championship. It is the 1994 Orlando Magic. Ooh. Penny Hardaway, Shaq, Ja, Edey. Like, of course, different, the shooters with Nick Anderson and Desmond Bain, Horace Grant and Jaren Jackson Jr. or Gigi Jackson. I think they had a couple players on the bench as well. Like, that's the formula.
I like Tripp, but if Edey grows how they thinking that he's going to grow, If he grows out how he's supposed to, you might not have a need for Jaren Jackson. You might not. I'm not saying you make that trade today, but I can see the vision. I see the vision. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Because money got to get paid at some point.
Thank goodness ain't nobody listening.
Money got to get paid at some point. Is all I'm gonna say. Because
Yeah.
Jaren gonna want his contract. He probably will get his contract. I think with the Grizzlies, but I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be quiet. Because I don't want no spot right now.
Man.
And I'm not making this a clip. I'm not doing it because I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem.
You better not. You better not.
I don't want a problem right now. Now, if it happens, I will come back to this episode and make the clip. But right now,
yeah, that come to fruition. I got you. Okay.
I'm with it.
Nope, not doing it. That's all I'm gonna say.
They should be great together though. They should be.
They should be. But hey, man, that second April ain't no joke, bro. That's all I'm saying. It ain't no joke. It is no joke. All right, gentlemen. Next week, we're doing 31 through 40. We'll see how much testier we get after this week. Sheedy was mad at us. We was mad at Sheedy. So next week. Next week, we're gonna do 31 through 40, man. So y'all tap in with us again, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 300. We will see y'all next time. Stay safe. Be blessed.
Peace out.
Peace.